everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Tonight, we have a special ICS episode. We have a few things to talk about. We got some announcements for releases. We got a teaser of an announcement for a specific line. So we have a lot to talk about tonight, guys. First and foremost, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here.
What's going on, Fab? Thank you for having me. What's going on, everybody?
So, guys, we're waiting on a couple people. We have Mike coming in. Bobby, I don't know what happened to him. I think he got a virus, so he might be fighting it right now. So, yeah, guys, we have a fun show tonight, and let's get started. So, like I mentioned, guys, we have a lot to talk about tonight. There was actually a few releases. They should be charging soon. I know one is for me. Have you gotten anything in the mail, any emails saying that anything's charging, anything shipping for you specifically, or no?
I have not, but I haven't checked my email recently. No, I do not have anything.
No. All right. So let's see who's hanging out with us tonight as usual, guys. We have Insane One in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here, hanging out with us tonight. Happy Saturday. We got Luis in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Peyton in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. Bobo, I don't know what happened to him. He's got the rus. He's got the virus. Peyton with the
Watermelons.
William in the house. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Well, why am I surprised that you're here? You haven't been here in 3 months. Some friend you are. Unreal. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Nefty in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We have, hello, Fabs. We got Mark in the house. What's going on, my friend? 2:30 a.m. Oh, my God. Thank you for staying up, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We got a super chat from Lucho in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you. I appreciate it. That intro, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. God, did you guys like the intro, guys? I'm moving up in the world. I'm moving up. Don't be shocked when I have my own TV show.
It was nice and classy. I liked it.
Oh, I love the guys. I finally got to getting my intro made. I am so happy about it. I hope you guys liked it too. We'll see. We'll see who else comes in and lets me know if they liked it or not. I'm very, very proud of that intro. I actually pretty much picked everything. So the music, the whatever, the template that they used. But I think it was about time. You know what I mean? I was getting a little bootleg. You know, it's been a little too long now for me not to start making my videos a little bit better. So that's just the beginning. It's gonna get better. You know, it's gonna be like, call me inert. I'll get better. Let's see. We got Gambit in the house. We got some watermelon. We got the Thor in the house. He made it. Still no. This guy. I feel so bad for him. Oh my God, man. Well, I don't know if this is a lesson for you. I don't know if this means that you learned a lesson. I don't know if this is a punishment for you, but I don't know. I wouldn't know how to feel.
Cancel and buy again.
No, but he loses a deposit. That's the problem. And
True.
that deposit is not your typical $20-something either. I think he loses like over 40 or something like that, you know? So let's see. Intro's hard. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Oh, you're in here. What happened to you? Come back. Flavio. Your boy. Tuli in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. All right, so guys, So let's get right into it. So we have this announcement. So this thing released, right? So I don't know if if any of you guys in the chat ordered the original one, that one with that well, the deluxe came with that beautiful 3-tier diorama piece. Beautiful, beautiful figure. I was gonna order like 3 of those. I was like, you know what? I was like, let me just hold off. And good thing I did, because I didn't see these coming. And so I ordered one of these, and then obviously one of the War Machines as well. Did you order any of these? Did you like these when these were announced?
No, I wasn't too much of a fan of the original one that released first, so I never ordered that one. But these 2 other ones that released the other day got me thinking twice.
Yeah, they look beautiful. I know people, a lot of people had to complain of that clear
Right.
plastic piece that was on the original Iron Man. Um, this actually blends in a little bit better, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's not just plain clear. It is painted the same color as the body. So I think this is going to be a bit better, at least. I mean, I don't have a problem with the original one as it is, but I know a lot of people did. I don't know if I don't think this is going to be the same, the same look. Again, as you can see, it blends in a lot more. It doesn't stay, doesn't, it's not like a stick out like a sore thumb, where
Right.
it's just, that clear plastic clashing against what's under the plastic.
Right.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I don't know if you guys know that there was also a Mark IV, I believe it was called the stealth version, that is exactly the same color, but it's an actual, movie Mark. I believe it was a 4, either a 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly, but it was one of those 2. Beautiful figure. Beautiful figure. It was the first Hot Toys figure that came with an alternate waist, right? To be able to get that power pose look of him landing and punching the ground.
Huh.
So that's how I have it.
That's neat.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. Actually, let me show you guys real quick so you guys know what I'm talking about. For those who don't have it. Oh wait. Come on. So it's Hot Toys Stealth suit. You may get the Mark 7. I gotta do Iron Man. Duh. So you may get the Mark 7 in black, or there it is. So this thing came with a different, like I said, it was a different like waist piece. There it is. See?
Yeah.
So this piece gives you the articulation to the back here. So you're able to get that pose, that that power pose that everybody wanted out of the figure. So you have Mark III. So it's a Mark III stealth mode. And this figure is beautiful, guys. Die cast.
I like that blue.
Yeah, it's a beautiful blue. So that's what I'm saying. It's the same blue as this one.
Right.
If you look, see. So now they're getting that stealth look out of the Origins Iron Man. You know what I mean? So that's what they're trying to do with that. Obviously, it makes sense, so they could reuse that paint. But guys, I can't wait. I can't wait for those figures. I'm very excited about this. What would you rate something like this? Seeing the original one out already.
The blue one, I would rate this one. This is an 8.5 for me.
8.5. Yeah, no, I love these. To me, this is a 9. I love the way they look. I love the way they're different. They're designed differently. It's not your typical standard. What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man style. This is a comic book style. Right. Beautiful, different. I love the chrome faceplates a lot. I think that's a huge look at that. This is a regular, and then this is the chrome. Look at the difference in that.
Yeah, the chrome is the way that I would rock it.
Absolutely. And look, you got the V. You got the V faceplate that's
With
chrome,
that.
and then you got the round, which is here.
And that red too, that contrast with the
Yes.
blue. Oh
Yep.
man.
That bright red pops really nicely too.
Yeah.
Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful figure. Any of you guys in the chat are getting this? Let me know if you guys are getting any of this stuff. That War Machine is the next figure we're going to talk about. That War Machine, guys, is beautiful, 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 beautiful. This is my favorite one of all three. I like the stealth color, but I like the weapon setup here.
Right.
I like I like the cannons. I like the Gatling gun on top. Just such a sexy piece. I love how this lights up right here. That's
that
sick.
little red
Yep,
laser.
that's sick. Let's see who else is in here with us. Tally in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight with us. We got who says, "Man, I missed this one." Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. I like how you're able to pose them very well too. You know what I mean?
They're really dynamic.
Yep, the poses, they don't look unnatural. They look very, 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 very good. It looks like he looks very easy to pose as well.
Right.
Look at the flying poses. Just
yeah,
very classy.
That silver paint job is really nice.
Yes, very, very classy paint. Look at that. Look how they look next to each other.
Yep.
See how that clear piece that pops that much more because it clashes with the red?
Right. And I wish they would have did maybe a red, like they did the blue.
Right.
Instead of the clear.
Right. Yeah. Painted it red. Yeah. I think that
would have.
Absolutely.
Because
even look at here. He's got the clear one too.
Right.
And
but it doesn't.
How great it looks.
It's not as bad because he has all those other like matte black pieces over it. Correct. He has the black under. I think it goes better.
The Thor says, "Fabs to BJ's today. Pick up, with the wife to pick up some things and watermelons." This guy, unbelievable. The Thor. So yeah, exactly what you said. Because he's got blacks and grays, you don't see them as much. You know what I mean? They're not so vibrant like the red is, so it doesn't pop. So yes, absolutely. Look at that. Such a beautiful piece. You know what I wish though?
What?
I wish it would have given us different faceplates.
Right.
Him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like give us a chrome one at least. But this is still beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's still sick. Having all three of them is going to be nice.
Yeah.
Because who knows what, you think they might do they might go bigger onto this comic book line, and then you can have
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. What do you think that they would do more besides these?
Not necessarily just this. I'm just saying in general, I think they will, eventually do, because they did the classic suit Spider-Man. So they're doing these Iron Man. It's a possibility that they're going to just have a comic book look for all of their heroes, that we've seen already.
Oh, you think so?
That would be cool. And then you'll see people that will have an MCU live action, display, and then you'll have the comic book rendition.
No, that'd be cool. That's a great idea. That'd be really cool.
Even that classic Loki from the show.
Yes.
He's more realistic, but he can also fit in that,
Right. No, it's true. Very true. These figures though, I feel like you could put them anywhere. You know what I mean? Like as long as they're together, you could put them anywhere. You could have go ahead.
Sorry, what I would do too as well? I would do the MCU versions in the back, and then have these in the front, of each one.
I'm telling you, these guys stand out. I have the Iron Man, like I said, the deluxe one with that nice diorama piece base, and let me tell you, looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really, really nice piece. I know with the plastic, people complain. Honestly, once you have it in hand, it's not that big of a deal at all. At least for me, that I don't focus on that stuff. It's like, oh man, this plastic ruined it for me. Absolutely not. I feel like that's an excuse. it doesn't look that bad for you to be like, you know what, I hate the figure because of this. Absolutely not. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yes, it's not aesthetically pleasing, absolutely. But it doesn't mean the figure is trash by any means. It's just not, you know, not as appealing as something that wouldn't have that clear piece or that was painted red. Because I know a lot of people did that as well.
Right.
What do you rate this 1 to 10?
This one I'm just gonna rate it 8.5 as well, but this one I think is way better. Just because he has way more stuff to him. He has the Gatling gun. He has all the missiles and stuff. But
Pablo in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Gambit in the house. What's going on, my friend? Avengers 1, Captain America goes good with these. Yeah, Avengers 1, Avengers 1, Avengers 1. Oh, I see. Yes. Let me see. Avengers 1. Well, maybe. Maybe. Harold in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Those Iron Man are not for me. Because it's not a Wonder Woman. Unreal.
well, because there's no like it's an all metal body. You can't
Exactly.
like
Because you
take a
can't.
suit off of
Thank
it.
you. Because you can't body swap it. That's why you don't like it. Can you imagine? It's like I only collect things that I'm able to body swap. Unbelievable. Think you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. All right. So, guys, so that was 2. Now, I don't know what Hot Toys is thinking, and obviously this is a few days old now. I didn't talk about it on Tuesday or Wednesday whenever we went on, just because it was supposed to be just a quick, announcement stream. But I don't know what the hell they think. Chris in the house, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. So I don't know what the hell's going on with Hot Toys. I don't know what the hell they're thinking right now. I don't know what they think they're going. I don't know where they think they're going with this. This looks like literally a 7-inch toy that you get at like Walmart or Target or like, those wrestling like toys and like those cheap like things.
Right.
I don't know what scale this is. This cannot be 1/6 scale. If this is what they're planning on doing for Spider-Man 2099 after giving us that VGM line one that was beautiful, I don't know who's going to. I tell you this right now. If this comes out, I'm not even looking at it because what the hell is this? I mean, I still get it, but what is this? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like,
it's insane.
It didn't really hit me until just now we were talking about it.
Right.
I thought it was just like for the picture, but there's no way they're going to make this like this.
This is the worst thing in the world. It's the cheapest thing in the world. Again, if they hadn't made, even so, I was going to say, even if they hadn't made the 2099 already, we would have nothing to compare it to. But even so, anybody sees these joints like this, they're going to be like, what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean? It looks very cheap. So again, I don't know what they're thinking. Even that midsection, look at this like torso.
Yeah, it almost looks like, if this really does go through, it looks like they're like trying to give you the option to pop it up and extend so he can crunch down more. But
either way, whatever their goal is, this is cheap looking. This is not Hot Toys quality looking. This is not, and for those who like seamless, you're going to cry about this one if you're even going to get it, because there's no way they're making this seamless. I'll tell you that right now. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if they're going, this is 6 scale. I don't know what the hell. These look like obviously the original ones from the first movie that, a lot of us have. I don't think there's been any updates with this, or at least, not that we can tell so far. I don't know if the hands, see how the hands are supposed to be red here. I don't know. I don't remember right now if the hands were red in the original one. If you guys know and
no,
have
they
it,
weren't.
they weren't, right?
But is it just red because of the picture?
Well, that's the thing.
Like, is it a shadow or?
I don't know, because over here it doesn't look red. You know what I mean?
Well, so maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it was red.
Yeah, if you guys have it in hand, let me know if the hands are red. Because if they're not red, that means either this is just a picture, or they're changing the hands in the figure, or this is a whole new figure.
That
You
has
know,
to be the same one though, because that's the
it's got
same
to
with
be
Gwen.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be the same thing.
And
But
it's too early. They wouldn't have shown us.
correct, exactly. So I don't think they. I don't. It doesn't look like we're getting new figures. You know, a new Miles. Or if we are, it may just be something like this. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the full. You
No,
know,
I
Miles
think
Morales.
I think we are getting a new Miles.
You think so?
No, no,
See?
no. Like I think we're gonna get a new Spider like Miles.
Yeah, new
Not
Miles Spider-Man. Yes.
right. Not like the civilian, like clothes and all of that again. I don't know if we'll get that for round 2, but I think we are gonna get because his suit probably changes, I'm assuming.
Gambit's excited for the 2019.
I am too.
Oh my god. I was waiting to see the reaction. Yeah, I guys, I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It does not look like it's 1/6 scale. If it is, good luck, because I am not. I would not want that. I do not want that. I do not want that. And it better be, you know, completely different when they show you the whole figure, because my god, that's horrible. 29 as a Walmart. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If they make this and we're still waiting on Kit Fisto, I may have no. Kit is coming. Like I said, it's just a matter of time. There's no way that they're going to start episode 2 and not give you that. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. You just got to wait, you know? Smash that like button. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it, guys. Please hit that like button. You know what it does for us. Don't be selfish. Let's see. This 29 that looks like all paint on that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense for Hot Toys to even joke around like this. Is this April Fool's joke? Like, yeah, like what is this? This is nothing like anything we've gotten from Hot Toys at all.
This looks like a cheap action figure.
Yeah, like what are they doing? Like, did they get nervous because I reviewed in art and now they're like, you know what? We're out of the 1/6 scale game because he left us. Can you imagine? But yeah, no, this is crazy. This is like uncalled for. This is not good.
I mean, I'm assuming though that he's like huge in scale though too. Like he looks like he's gonna be a bigger.
Well, he's a taller person in the movie. Yes.
Right.
So that's what yeah, but even so, like I think they're going very, very specific to that movie because he looks exactly like he does in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this here looks exactly what he looks like in the movie with that odd shaped body, you know, really, really wide upper body. And then he goes down like this.
But they could have did that and put a suit over it.
That's what I'm saying. I think what they're trying to do is give you the best, their
representation.
Best, correct. Their best 2099, you know, according to the movie. That's what they're trying to go for. And to give you that articulation and to give you all that, you know, I'm going to assume he's going to do some crazy stuff in the movie. And for you to do those moves as well, you need all of these joints.
Right.
You know, so I think that's where they're headed, to be able to give you the articulation for the figure. But it doesn't look good, guys. At least for me, it doesn't look good at all. At all. Fabulous good as sales. Exactly. This is where it looks like that's where we're going. Hot Toys is like, you know what? Enough. We're going backwards now. We were like, give us a good another good 2099. They were like,
wrong.
So that's what we're getting, guys. So I hope not. Again, if you guys have Miles in hand, let me know if his hands are red. If not, then it's not the same figure. So now, guys, we got some third parties that we need to talk about because it's important. So we got the 1/6 white horse. This thing is beautiful. You could use this thing. Who was if Hot Toys had made the Lone Ranger? There's silver right there. We could have gotten a nice silver. Who else has a white horse?
These look really nice.
Right?
Yeah, they do.
Who else has a white horse in comics and stuff? Look at that. How beautiful is that?
This looks good, like for like some samurai, like
This is good for anything, cowboy, whatever you
right,
want. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, I only get these when like it comes with the figure. Like for example, that Ghost Rider figure
right.
that came with the horse, I got it with the horse just because you can't go wrong, with getting the horse. But just such a nice piece, man. I wish I had more space for that. Once I get my module cases, I'll be buying crazy stuff like this. I got a chopper for my Sylvester Stallone Expendables figure. What's his name? Barney Rebel. No, Barney something. I forget his name. And so I have that chopper, and I don't buy vehicles like that because they take up so much space. I wish though that these horses didn't take up so much room because they look beautiful. Would you ever get something like this?
Uh, I mean, it would have to be definitely accurate to the character, whoever. Yes, Gandalf. Thank you.
Hey, there you go.
That's a good one.
I
Yeah,
would have never known that because I've never seen the movie. So
yeah,
I
Gandalf the White.
but you're a fan of them, no?
What?
Of the movies,
Oh
Lord of
yeah,
the Rings.
absolutely. Yeah, Gandalf the White for sure. You could definitely use this for him. Um, but something like that, it would have to be like very accurate to, if the horse's color and whatnot. I wouldn't just get it to, throw it in there with anything. Or like I was saying, like samurai, like if I had like some, Ghost of Tsushima figure,
Oh yeah, true, true.
that would be really nice. Something like
Luis
that.
Luis says horse would go well with third party Zack Snyder, JL, Bruce Wayne. You mean the scene with that jacket, with that heavy jacket? Is that what is that what scene you're talking about? When he was I think SL Customs made that figure, no? With that heavy that winter what's his name? That winter jacket, winter coat, Bruce Wayne. That would be good. They already canceled this horse because they said he had white Oh my god, this guy. Oh yes, see, so there you go. Yeah, that I like that SL Customs figure a lot.
Oh yeah,
Um, what?
Bobby as well said Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's another good one.
So I guess Bob isn't coming back. Thanks, friend.
Unreal.
ICS for ICS for life,
Yay.
friend. Yeah, yeah. Blacktop Cruise, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. As a man, are you collecting or you're still complaining? Unreal.
As a man.
This guy, look at this guy. Best friends right here. Unbelievable. Can you imagine? Guys, this guy's supposed to be backstage right now with us, and he's like, psych. Unbelievable. So beautiful horse. What do you rate this horse?
Oh, this horse? I rate this like a 9.5. Like,
Michael.
I don't really what's up, Mike? How you doing, bro?
Yes.
I don't really know, too much about like animal like 6 scale figure type things like standalone pieces, but look wise 9.5. I mean, can't get no.
Beautiful, beautiful.
The hair looks really nice too.
Michael, welcome. Thank you for being here.
What's up?
So, question for you. What do you think of this horse? Do you get stuff like this, like to go with like companion pieces and
That's an amazing horse.
beautiful, right?
Let's see, horse. You know what? I did buy a horse once, like
It's
for
like
once for one time.
It's like one time.
Yeah, because look, they're space eaters. I'll never buy
Yes.
another horse.
Yes.
But I bought a horse for that Wonder Woman.
Oh, you did to get that look? Yeah.
Yeah, to get
Is
that.
that the training version, right?
No, I got the horse. Well, it's she's got that black like robe on.
Oh, it's I know exactly what you mean. It's for
At least I live in my head. That's how I.
BVS.
Yeah, so it's like a black. She's on a black horse, I think it is.
Yeah, yeah, the BVS look. Yep. What do you think of this guy? If anybody knows where he's from, please let me know. Did you see this at all?
No.
So it's
No.
supposed to be the guy who played Venom, Tom
Hardy.
Hardy. Again, I don't know. It looks like a Van Helsing type figure, but I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Says Legendary Merchant. What's
Yes,
that movie?
I have no idea. If you guys know in the chat, let me know because I have no idea what the hell this is supposed to be. But I saw some pictures on, I think it was Kit's, the group, I think, and it looked really nice. Let me see. No. Yeah, I guess it's in the group. I didn't get in the group. Yeah, no, I didn't get in the group. But let me see. Yeah, so you guys know anything about this? Let me know in the chat if you do. Oh, Taboo TV show. Wait. It's smiling. It's smiling Modoc, Mike. Let's see. We got this would work with the man with no name. Oh, there you go. That's true. For those who got that figure. Taboo TV. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay. Hey, Tuli, how are you, man? Hey, Tuli, how are you, man? All right. Flavio, what do you think? You buying this? I know you like third parties a lot.
Yeah, no, this is a pass. This is a pass for me. I don't know what it's from either.
I wish
so.
I wish I knew what it was. I wish I knew what it was. All right, guys. So we have here the company that didn't disappoint me except with the price. So you guys know that I don't know anything about Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or anything, but InArt has announced, and here it is, the tease for their Harry Potter. I guess I'm assuming it's what, the first movie since he's a kid?
Yeah, yep. This is from the Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone movie.
It says Harry Potter Hogwarts uniform, so I'm assuming that's what, from the school that he's in.
Yep.
See, I don't know anything about it, but what do you think of this? Since you're a fan, do you think it looks good? Are you looking into getting it? Do you think you may get it?
Well, I still have yet to get my InArt Joker, so I want to make my my own feel for how it feels when I get it in hand, because I don't know anything besides a hot toy. I don't know what to expect, so I can't wait to see how that is. But off of the look as well, this looks, it looks really good. I don't have much complaints. I feel like the likeness could be a little bit better tweaked, but overall it looks, pretty spot on. I love the way that, the overcloak like drapes and stuff. Then you got his pet owl with him, Hedwig and stuff. So I can't wait to see what else they make for these movies. So that's what I'm most interested in, seeing what other accessories you get with Harry.
I was gonna say, what you knowing the movies, what do you expect them to come with?
I mean, they could give you a cage for, the owl, possibly. They could also give you, a wand, eventually. There's just a
tank top for the Hooters, maybe. I don't know.
No, none of that. But there was a lot. This was like, the pretty much like the opener to the whole series. So this was, for a lot of people, if you didn't watch the movie, I don't know if you're gonna watch it, but
yeah, probably never.
It's probably one of the best IPs for me, like movies in general. They're really, really good. They got really good storyline, but this is pretty much just launching, Harry into the next, set of movies that he's going to be in. And, he finally goes to that school and he meets all his friends and whatnot. So they could do a lot of other characters from this movie, and they could go through all the movies, honestly. And if they did that, that would be, record breaking, I think, because if they're doing
I think they will.
good quality, so to speak, like that with, the looks and the details and all of that, if they go deep into all the movies like that, that would be cool, because the only other company that did Harry Potter stuff was, who was it? Was it Star Ace? Am I wrong?
Who?
Star Ace or no?
I think so. Yeah, they've made some of that stuff.
Yeah, and that stuff was like, it looked okay, but I wouldn't pull the trigger to buy it. This stuff I definitely would. So I'm definitely excited to see what they do with Harry Potter.
Peyton says, I've been hearing that they got his eye color wrong. Oh, see, I wouldn't even know. So, I think that if they start it like this, I think they'll do all three. You know what I mean? I think, do you guys know if, it's going to be an option of rooted and sculpted as well, or is it just going to be rooted? Because it looks rooted right now, so I don't know.
Well, I would think, me just going off of assumptions, I would feel like this might be a only rooted option, only because he's already wearing glasses, and 90% of the time he's going to keep his glasses on. So I would think, why would his eyes need to move around,
Gotcha. Yeah, but I don't mean, you wouldn't do rooted to not give them rolling eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't even know. Are they doing rolling eyes? Is that a thing for in art? I don't know. Did the Joker have rolling eyes? I don't
They
think
did.
So.
They did for both. They're sculpted and they're rooted.
Oh, see, I didn't even bother. I didn't even know, and I didn't even bother playing with it. That's why I said in the video, I said, I don't know if they do, but if it does, I'm not going to play with it anyway, because what's the point,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added it for both. So here, I'm assuming they're not going to, just because, there's in my eyes, there would be no need. But
plus, depends also how much they're planning on charging you for it as well,
right.
If it's worth it for them. Mike, what about you? Is this something that you're interested, that you like? Do you like the movies? Do you like the line?
No, I like the movies, but I would never in a million years buy figures from Harry Potter.
It's like, why not?
I'd be all in.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Lord of the Rings. I love the movies, but I would never in a million years.
See? That's funny.
Buy
you
figures
say that.
from that movie.
That's funny you say that. And he just mentioned he likes the movies and stuff, and he still wouldn't buy them. You guys know that I buy a lot of stuff without seeing movies, without knowing even what it is, just because they look good. It's hot toys. They look great. I'm like, oh, this looks amazing. I'm going to buy it. For whatever reason, Mike being a fan, he would never buy these figures. I'm not a fan. I've never seen the movies. And for some reason, I don't understand why they're not appealing to me. Nothing about Harry Potter is appealing to me. Nothing about Lord of the Rings is appealing to me. I don't know why. The figures look, they look decent. There's nothing bad, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is about these figures or these characters that don't appeal to me whatsoever. I don't understand it. I'm trying to figure out what it is, but it's like things like that. For some reason, things that I don't like are the ones that are always very popular and very valuable. For example, RPG games, Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy is a video game. Well, listen to this. I have never played a single Final Fantasy game my entire life. I know that from what I understand, I think they've been around since NES, right? Since Nintendo, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, bro.
So I've never gotten into RPG.
Yeah, RPGs are for nerds. My little brother.
So again, I never got into them. I never understood them. Remember that
RPGs are my favorite genre.
Well, here's the thing too, though. Here's the thing. I never picked up on them because number one, when I got my first Nintendo, obviously I wasn't in this country and everything was in English and I didn't speak English. So I was never playing games like that. It was always, fighting games or games like Contra, shooting games, stuff like that. Things that you didn't need to strategize, things that you didn't need to read. Because all these RPG games, it's a whole story. and you have to make choices and you have to read dialogue and you have to. So it was never interesting to me. It was never appealing to me. But even so, forget all that. Why aren't the figures appealing to me? Why can't I say like, wow, this looks cool enough for me to buy? I don't know what it is. I can't get into it. And the fact that you're a fan and still don't buy them, I find that funny because it's like, what is it about them that doesn't make you want to buy them, even being a fan? Because Flavio's a fan.
Look, I think it's very easy. It's nostalgia. You know what I mean?
Right.
Harry Potter. I didn't grow up with Harry Potter. I didn't grow up with wizards. I didn't grow up with, Lord of the Rings. Although, no, we did.
I did.
We read in school, and that was it. Hobbit, right?
Right.
So, superheroes, comic books. That's the genesis of all this. It's comic books, really.
Yeah.
Comic books is the genesis of it, and then the cartoons and Super Friends and that Saturday morning cartoons, and
now
that's what I would buy. You know what I mean? That's the type of figures I would like. I would almost buy like 80s wrestling figures. Like if they came out with a Hulk Hogan, Rowdy Piper, Andre the Giant, I would buy that
100%.
over Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings because that's nostalgia. I grew up with that.
Gotcha.
For me, I feel like this is like right up my alley. Like I grew up with this stuff 100%. Like I remember one of my first Halloween years, after watching this, I was Harry Potter. Like I loved Harry Potter, everything about it. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, to be honest. It's just definitely a part of me growing up and everything that I love. So I'd like to get these, but in a weird way at the same time, it's not Hot Toys. I'm not going to prioritize it, but if I can definitely still get it, I will pick this up.
Tulu says, I'm the same way with Ghostbusters, Alien Predator, Back to the Future. Don't care enough to pick them up for any other. Oh, yeah. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I never got into these lines. It was never appealing. And even the video games, you know what I mean? The video games were just blah to me. And even, like right now, I don't know if you guys know about emulators. So you could download an emulator on your computer and literally play every single game ever invented on, obviously, platform specific emulator. So you got one for Nintendo, not one, you got multiple ones for Nintendo. You got multiples for Super Nintendo. You got Sega. You got Nintendo 64, GameCube, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all programs on your computer that you download, and you're literally able to play every single game that ever existed. And you download these files called ROMs that are what you load up into the emulator program. So I've looked at the games through those emulators, like, oh, I see Final Fantasy come up. I'm like, let me see what it's about. It's not even interesting whatsoever.
They're so good.
It's boring. No, but it's all storyline. Everything's a storyline. And you get somewhere, it's like you got to talk to the person, and then you got to make a choice, and then you got to do the right thing, or else you oh my God, I'm good. Let me just beat somebody up. You know what I mean? It's I don't want to think. I want to play, Yeah. So that's what it was. And guys, so I had told you guys that I was going to do a live unboxing. I couldn't do it just because it wasn't going to turn out to be the same. It wasn't going to be as thorough and as in depth as I wanted it to be, having it, talking to you guys like this. So I put my video out, so it's out already if you guys want to watch it. But let me tell you guys, now that we're here after having, reviewed the figure. So I got the double pack sculpted. Guys, I gave that figure. The figure was a 9. The figure is great. The figure is beautiful. The head sculpts are beautiful. The rooting hair. It's not something that I wanted, that I needed. It honestly, to me, I don't think that would have made the figure that much better. I'm assuming it looks more realistic because it's supposed to be obviously, look like real hair, which I understand. But my only, my main complaint and the worst complaint that I have about the figures is the price point. They're not worth what it is. No rooting job is worth no $1,000 for the same exact figure, for the same exact hex sculpt. And that's that, that was it. The figures are great. Both sculpted figures are great. I like what they try to do with the figures, but giving you die cast figures with magnetic joints, and specifically what do you call it? Wrist joints that are magnetic. I think that's a fail. For example, this machine gun here weighs a lot. It's all die cast, and it weighs a lot. So if you use that on a hand that is on a magnetic joint, the weight of this is going to end up pulling down over time. It's just going to pull down, and it's going to end up ruining the joint one way or another. It's going to get ruined because it's not meant to hold that weight. You know what I mean? A figure supposed to have this type of joint for support. This is not going anywhere. So hopefully, like I said in the video, they have to improve. I would expect them to improve. And for those of you who are going to keep buying their figures, good luck, God bless. I hope they make the best figures in the world. But after my Pennywise, my B version Pennywise, I'm done with the company. It didn't do. It's not that the figures are bad, but it's just those prices are not good. As a new company to come in more expensive than Hot Toys without proving themselves, that's a red flag. That 3-day window of pre-orders that turned into a whole year pre-order, that was a red flag. So there's a lot of negativity within the company, but the actual figure, can't lie about that. It's a 9. The figure is very good. It feels very good. The tailoring is very good. The materials feel very good. Nothing feels cheap about it. But even the base, like the base has a strong grip. My base has a really strong magnetic strength. It doesn't feel cheap. Mine hasn't fallen. It's been like that since I did the video about 2 days ago, at least now. It's perfectly fine. But I think that the only issue that was happening was, at least for mine, what I felt on mine was when you bend the legs, it was kind of like very easy to bend those legs. So think about what happens if you have a figure standing like this, right? And the where the legs are, it's easily bendable. What's happening, what can happen, and is happening, is it tends to lean forward because there's no tension holding the legs in place. So that's what happens, and so I think that's where they're falling. But again, no complaints about the figures whatsoever. Now, guys, Mike, did I ask you about that? Are you getting in or no? Right? Yeah, you're not. Flavio, what are you waiting for yours? For them to ship it?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to ship it.
Oh, you got. Oh, never mind. I know where you got from. And guys, we got this figure releasing soon, as you can see. I don't know how many of you decided to get this figure. I got it because it's going to go very nicely with the X-Men line so far. That So-So Gambit that they made. I could guarantee you they'll make more of those figures for this line specifically to keep going with the X-Men. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go with Mike. Mike, what do you think of this line? Did you order this? Are you getting anything So-So Toys? Do you like the fact that they're going X-Men? Classic?
No.
You don't care for it at all?
No, I mean it's not based on a movie. So for the most part, my Hot Toys collection is based on movie figures. It's based on the realism of the actors. And look at these are cool, right? They're great stand-ins, but look, X-Men, they're coming, right? They're going to be coming out of the MCU. It's 100% going to happen, and I'll get those. You know what I mean, for my X-Men. So
you don't like the cartoon X-Men look, which is what this is.
I stay away from that. Like any of the Spider-Verse cartoon.
Gotcha.
If it's not based on, it's the realism that I like most out of Hot Toys is that, it's having almost this mini human being on the shelf. You know what I mean? It's
right.
It's just like the realism of the head sculpts, and that's I don't get that out of this.
Right, makes sense. What about you, Flavio? Do you own any So-So Toys at all? No, you don't.
I do not, but same kind of. Just to touch base off of what Mike said, I'm kind of in that same boat. Don't have no movie representation to it, so I probably wouldn't buy it. I really do like X-Men, but
Yeah, I think the X-Men are coming, like Mike said, 100%. You know,
yeah.
this is obviously something different. You're never going to get this rogue style in a movie. This is again from the cartoon. Remember from the 90s cartoon. That was the best cartoon in the world. And so I am waiting for this. This figure, guys, also I did my video on this. This figure is a beautiful figure. Oh my God. If you guys are, you know, interested in getting it and you know you like this company, you will not regret this figure. It's so good. The body is amazing. The jacket feels nice. Um, it's thinly wired, so you could get some poses out of the jacket as well. But it's just beautiful. You get nice material with the turtleneck, the mask, just everything about it. And again, the figure is $169. Like you can't go wrong with stuff like that. This Rogue, she is $169.99. So you pay $29 for a deposit and then $140 when she's released. How bad can you do with $160, $70 figure? And Social Toys, again, they've been doing a very, very good job with everything so far. That this guy right here, I cannot wait for this guy. This guy looks so good.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God. I cannot wait for this guy. And I don't know if you guys own any Social Toys, but if you compare the scale of these bodies, the Social Toys is a very big figure. Just overall, just taller, thicker. If you put that next to any Hot Toy, it's a bigger figure all around, which I don't mind, but it throws off the scale a little bit. So that's my only complaint about that. If you look, actually, let me show you guys real quick. Let me get this off while I research it, just to give you an idea of what I mean, just so you could see that. I'm going to show you guys a picture that I took of my stuff, so you could see the scale and what I mean by that. Where is it? There we go. All right, so I'm going to show you a picture of. So these two are Social Toys, as you can see, right? Same height, but if I show you, say, look at this. So this is the Mark IV Spider-Man, right? He's on the standard Hot Toys base, which is about an inch and a half or so, maybe a little bit less, right? And this is on a flat oval base, and look where he stands. So he's taller than him if he wasn't on this. You know what I mean? So it goes to show that the body, you know, the scale of the Social Toy bodies are a lot bigger than, and it doesn't really fit in with these. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to suck it up and just either display it or put it somewhere else. So I have all of these, all of the ones from the VGM line. That's why I was excited to get this, because this is from the video game as well. So it was nice to be able to have it there. Obviously they look different because they're not the same company, but look at the $20.99 in the back. See that?
Right.
I can't believe they went from that to what we're getting now, but I don't know what they're thinking. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. Said if NR did all the movies, it would take 20 years. Oh my God. I'm with Modoc on this. I'm the way it goes supposed to. Oh wait, I did all these. Let me see. Bobby Flabby needs his hard drive checked. Why?
He needs his checked.
Why? What happened to your hard drive?
I don't know.
You have no memory? Unreal. Let's see. We got the Great Brain Robbery. How are you, my friend? We got he says, I have all the immune. Yep. So much fun. Guys, if you ever feel like playing any games, there's nothing better than it just to have an emulator ready to go. Especially the only ones I have, the only ones I have are NES and Super NES. That's it. I don't have anything else. And they're the most fun. Which is why, I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but I ended up purchasing. So I have a.
Damn, how long is that cable?
Well, it's a USB Super Nintendo controller for the emulators, and also a NES USB controller to
Dude,
play
you
the.
do have everything there.
Oh my god! I am whenever I feel like playing like an old school game, it's usually like a Contra. I'm like, I need to go and like play right now. So it's really fun. It's really fun. If you don't know about it, guys, look into it. It's best time you'll ever have. He says, yeah, I'm getting caught up. Carlos in the house. What's going on, my friend? He says, I just want to ask about this figure and the quality. Yeah, the quality is great. Guys, I don't have any complaints about Social Toys. You know, besides what they do in the community, meaning apparently they're known for stealing people's work.
Well, no. They're not known, right? They did it.
No.
They
That's what I'm
stole.
saying. No. Correct. So this is what you know they're known for in the community. You know, they stole people's work, and so it got out. And so what they do is once they steal somebody's work, then they'll sell it as their own, and they'll take popularity from that person's work, because now you're looking somewhere else for that person's character, the person's figure, the person's head sculpt, whatever it was. So that's why, a lot of people don't understand why Kit Chen doesn't sell Social Toys. It's for that reason, because they usually steal from people he knows, from
Or
sculptors.
they haven't stolen in a long time, I think. They stole early on when they were up and coming up.
Correct.
They probably made a very bad decision. And you know what? They should just come out and, apologize for it, and apologize to Kitten and his friend. And, that would be the right move, but they didn't.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I buy all my third parties from Kit except Social Toys because he doesn't carry them. So he's not making a lot of money out of principle. You know what I mean? Out of being, loyal to his friend.
Out of principle, yeah.
So that goes to show what, and that's why when it comes to loyalty, like I'm the same way. You know what I mean? Like if you're not loyal, like why do I need to have people around me that aren't loyal? You know what I mean? And you could say, oh, you don't need to be this way. You don't need to be that way. But it's like, nobody likes that. Why do you want to be around people who are fake, who lie, who steal? For what reason? Like, that's not good. You know what I mean? If you have morals and you have integrity, why do you want to be around these people? So I get his point. I understand. And it's funny. I didn't buy Social Toys for a long time because of what he had told me. And I was like, what? And same mentality. I was like, why would I want to support a company that's stealing? So I didn't buy Social Toys forever. I was like, I'm not spending my money on a company that steals, because again, I don't like associating myself with scumbags. I don't like that. It's just me. People can do whatever they want. I choose not to. So for the longest time, I never ordered Social Toys. Again, because of out of support for Kit and his friends, who obviously I wouldn't like somebody supporting somebody else if they stole from me. You know what I mean? So out of being out of being the way I am, I just said, you know what, I'm not ordering. So they came out with the Warhead from Deadpool. That figure came out. I was like, I need to have that figure. I need her for the Deadpool display. It's all Deadpool. I was like, I need her. I had Deadpool and what's his name? The metal guy.
The guy from the Axis?
No. The metal guy. The metal guy. Colossus.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, the female will look great. And I bought the female. Let me tell you something. I haven't stopped buying Social Toys since that figure. That's how good I thought it was. And it's very basic. There's nothing to it. Regular body, regular head sculpt, no crazy like anything. But the suit was great. I was like, you know what? I've been buying Social Toys ever since. I bought what else did I buy? I have them pre-order the Watchmen line so far. I ordered Rorschach. It's already here. I got 2 of those. One of them is in the raffle. Yeah, it's a great figure, guys. 2 head sculpts, not 2 head sculpts. You get 1 head sculpt and a mask, you get like 4. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, if you're a DC fan, everyone should have that figure.
Yeah,
That is
you
awesome.
get a bunch of different looks on the mask. Really, really great figure. You get the big sign that says the end is nigh. Also waiting for
Wow.
whatever else he's coming. Yep, there it is. So whatever else that line is coming out with, I'm getting. And if you pay attention to what they're trying to do is when they start something, they keep going, they continue the line, which is amazing. You know what I mean? They don't just give you one figure and then that's it. They're done and they go to something else. They keep giving you figures for the same line, which is awesome for me because I just love completing lines. What do you got, Mike? Do you own any So toys now?
Yeah. I got all the Watchmen.
Oh, you got the Watchmen, yeah.
I got
Did you get the comedian from them, or you got the Hot Toys comedian?
No. I got their comedian, which is again another great figure.
Yeah, I didn't get the So Toys comedian because I got the Hot Toys comedian. That's one of the.
You know what? The Hot Toys comedian. I'm sure. I don't know if yours is, but that flakes. If you have that in the wrong humidity.
Mine's not flaking at all. What mine's doing, and mine's leaking oil. Mine's leaking oil so bad. Still to this day, since I bought it and I cleaned it, because some of the figures back then were doing that by Hot Toys, and I cleaned the whole figure, like the oil off of it, came back like days later, and it was leaky. It was all oily again. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know why it's happening, but it's happening. That happened to that figure. And there was a Batman as well. One of the very first Batman figures that Hot Toys made. It was also leaking. I think it was the Batman Begins, if I'm not mistaken. One of them was leaking real badly, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" That one stopped though. That figure stopped, but that comedian's still leaking oil right now. I don't know why.
You should get that comedian. You should throw that Hot Toys in the garbage and get that comedian.
this guy's like, yeah, just. No, but you know what it is too? The scale is not the same for So Toys and Hot Toys. They're taller figures, I noticed.
And then Bill the Butcher, that was an awesome figure by So.
I see. I didn't get that one. I didn't get any.
That's from the Boys.
Right. I didn't get any of those.
And then that white suited Kingpin. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
awesome.
That figure was I gave that figure a 9.5 because that thing was beautiful.
Awesome. Yep. Beautiful. I should have got 2.
Well, you know what I did? So I don't know if you guys know in the chat what I did, but I posted about it. So what happened was when I got that figure in the mail, there was black stains on the white clothes, like white lines. I think it was from either the shoes or something that was in the box. So it was all stained. So I took pictures of it and I sent them right away to Giant Toy, which is where I get the, my figures from, my So Toys from. Immediately sent the pictures, no problem. We send you out a replacement. So they sent me out a brand new white jacket and a set of white pants, right? So right away I was like, oh wow, I made a second figure out of it. So I bought a body. I bought, remember it came with 2 head sculpts. It came with a bloody shirt and a clean shirt, one jacket, coat, sports jacket, and then obviously the pants. I made a second complete figure out of the spare clothes, and let me tell you something, it looks incredible. I bought this. If anybody's interested, guys, let me know. I bought this body. It's like a fat body for the figure, thinking it was gonna work for him. It doesn't work.
Me too. Yeah, I bought the same body. It's too fucking big. Yeah, sorry.
Too fat. Way too fat. So guys, if you guys are looking for a fat man body, I'll
wow. Right? It's just sitting here. It's just sitting here as a paperweight.
Yep. That's exactly. I have it in the drawer because I wasted my money on it. But it's still, still a good body. It's just brand new. It's just can't use for that figure.
Isn't that the Kim Jong-un body?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it didn't work. It was the pants. As soon as I put the pants on, I was like, "What the hell?" I was so mad. I was like, "Oh no!" Frank in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Carlos says, "Yes, I agree with you. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely." This is why I follow you because it was absolutely. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. No, it's very true. I can't, I can't be like that. I can't be around people like that. It's not for me. It's just not who I am. You know what I mean? It's not who I am. I don't like it. I don't feel, it doesn't feel right. You know, if I know somebody's being a scumbag, why do I want to be around them? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't operate that way. It's alive. Oil leaking from figurines usually means you have, imagine. Can you imagine? You know, it's funny when when I started happening, I remember, you know, in the 90s, it was very common, not very common, but you would hear stories like there's a statue of a Jesus Christ crying like oil tears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I got that and that started happening, I was like, oh, I was like, maybe I have a phenomenon in my hands. Bad boy for life. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. He says you might have to get a exactly get a the exorcism. No, fat man. That's correct. He is a fat man. I need Soso to make comic accurate Nightwing. So they made a Nightwing, but it's from the show, I believe.
Yes, I just saw it actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did a 2.0. They did two actually. They did a regular one, then they did a 2.0. And I didn't buy either one. I'm waiting for the Hot Toys one. It's coming from the video game line.
You know, I might order that it's called Night Vigilante.
Vigilante 2.0, yeah. Yeah. No, it looks really good. The new one looks really good, but I'm holding off for
you know, I'll plug where I get mine. I get my my So toys from neogeektoys.com. neogeektoys.com. They're a US company, and I'm sure I pay a little more than if I ordered from Giant Toys, but they're a company I use. They're US based. I think they're out of California, but they've been good. I pre-order them. I used to pre-order them with no deposit. There's always scumbags that, you know, change that and ruin it for all of us. So now you got to pay a 10% deposit. But
that's annoying. That's very annoying, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they're always going to be there.
Flavio, any are you waiting for any figures?
Well, I paid off my Boba and Throne set, so that should be shipping here soon this week, probably Monday, I'm assuming, for the business day. But yeah, I'm waiting for that to come in.
Guys, look what I just found. So I don't know if you saw, but Hot Toys finally announced Star-Lord. He looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys are buying this, but he looks amazing.
This isn't a hot toy. What is this?
Mike was like, what the hell?
Crazy. This looks like that 2099.
That's exactly why I pulled it.
Honestly, if this was a Hot Toys, Fabs would say the same thing. He would.
Wait, Mike, now that he brought that up, I got to ask you this. What do you think of this? Because I want your honest opinion, because you're never honest. Look, let me see.
Because you're never honest.
What do you think of this? This right here. Like, did you see this?
No.
What do you? All right, so pay attention to it and tell me what you think of that.
Well, what is it? It's
obviously so it's from the Across the Spider-Verse movie line, right? Mm-hmm. So this is from Into the Spider-Verse. So this is the new one for the new movie. But the whole point is, look at this body. Doesn't this look like a 7-inch figure to you?
Yeah, it looks like what I just saw on Target. Yeah.
Exactly. So what do you think is happening? Like, do you think they're really going to give us this? Because it looks like it.
No way. I would say no. Or, you know, that can't be like a normal Hot Toy figure, right? That maybe it's like a goofy line for the, because, you know, Hot Toys does those weird lines. Right. You know what I mean? They might be doing a stupid 7-inch line or a 6-inch line or a 3-inch line. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. This better be a 0-inch line, because I don't know who's buying that. Who the hell's buying that? Who's buying that? That is ugly.
Even the original Spider-Verse figures, like, I was not, you know, into that at all. Even though I just bought Ghost Spider, but I bought it for my daughter. I found one on eBay.
Which one, Gwen?
Yeah.
Oh, Gwen, you did. Anybody in the chat heard of Underground Figures? No, never heard of them. Where are they from?
Yes.
Oh, you have? Where are they from?
You know what? Let me tell you, they're out of like Rhode Island, I think. I thought about moving all my pre-orders to them, to be honest. Like, I was looking, they were a contender to start having all my Hot Toys orders go through them.
Oh, what happened?
I stopped pre-ordering.
Oh my god. It's like they were gonna get my orders, but then I stopped. Oh man. That's insane. All right, let's see. Let's see. I had something else to talk about. Oh, guys. Wait, let me see. Let me see if Mars Toys is giving us anything new. Oh, wait, here it is. This is what I wanted to talk about. So a lot of people. Ah! Unbelievable.
What'd you do?
Demonetized. No, I'm kidding. Imagine. No, I clicked on the thing and it played the music right away. All right, so this is a new video from Mars Toys.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, I'm not getting this.
That looks. That looks horrible.
Yep.
Why are they showing that off?
I don't think this looks good. But and I said it from the beginning. I said he doesn't look like him. I said the likeness isn't there, but the fans and the hardcore fans were like, he's the best. So all right, so enjoy it. But I'm telling you, he does not look to me again.
That looks so stupid.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Sorry, guys. Whoever would have
the Johnny Depp one. I'm telling you guys, you'll see. You'll remember. You'll remember what I said. You guys were putting me down. Oh, you don't know. Your childhood is not my childhood. You guys were putting me down. You guys humiliated me in public. And now look.
I feel this always happens for those like obscure characters that you really kind of want in your collection. Like I wanted the girl cop from RoboCop, right?
Yes, I need her bad.
I needed her bad. And I said, you know what? There's a head sculpt. It looks like crap, but I'm going to take my chance and order it. And it came in, and it's the worst head sculpt I've ever bought in my life.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I know exactly which one you're talking about.
It was horrible, and I paid for it to be painted. It's horrible. It's horrible. Whoever did that, honestly, I'm sorry, but it's horrible.
What do you think of this? Are you waiting for this finally? That somebody's making it in 1/6?
Who's making it?
Mars Toys. They're making the Riddler. They're making her. They're making everybody. Penguin from Batman Returns.
The company that just did that. Willy Wonka?
They did. They're doing Willy Wonka. They're doing the Riddler. They're doing Penguin, 66 Penguin, 66 Riddler. They're doing 92 Penguin, right?
That's scary because Joker's has a painted face, so you can get away with a lot with that painted face. So I don't know.
They're being really tactical with what they're making, though.
No, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. They're doing line per line per line. They're not giving you one figure per line. They're giving you every line. You know what I mean? Right. It's like a multiple figures per line, which is amazing. This is what we would have wanted from Hot Toys. The problem is, as we know, Hot Toys is, way too backed up with pre-orders to be able to do stuff like that at this moment. Can they still do it? Absolutely. But it would have to be something like what they're doing with Guardians of the Galaxy right now.
Right.
Just like I mentioned to you guys, the only way that they're going to be able to release the entire line is if, and this is exactly what I said. I said they have to give us every announcement within a month, or else everybody's going to forget about it. They're not even waiting a month. They're doing it every week. Every week we're getting a new character from the movie, The Guardians of the Galaxy. That is the only way that that's going to work to get the entire line. If you notice, and again, I'm saying this for the 80th time, the Endgame, the team suit figures from Endgame, what happened to that whole line? And they had them all disappeared because they waited too long to announce them at least, and everybody forgot them. And I could guarantee you, what are the chances of somebody right now, knowing what that figure is going for, to decide to jump on and get another, even if it's a Steve Rogers or, a War Machine? I know I would jump on a War Machine just because it's a different suit. You know what I mean? He's all white and stuff like that. So absolutely on a War Machine. But, the Tony we got, everybody else would be just a regular, suit with their head sculpt. So I think that's why they didn't even bother. The only ones that would have been different would have been the women.
The women.
So Nebula, Black Widow, those would have been the only different suits. And like I said, a War Machine would have been obviously a no-brainer because he's the only one who was in his metallic suit, because remember, he couldn't walk.
So I think it's lazy. I don't think it's like missed opportunity. I think they're lazy. I think it would cost them too much money to do a woman suit just for that. And then same thing with that Iron Man. I guess that's just a repaint, but
it is a repaint, correct?
That's a pretty expensive repaint because that's a very drastic.
See, but I don't. It's when you say lazy though, it's because exactly what you said. It's an easy money maker for them. Because they could have just, again, that Tony body could have been reused at least 3 times for Captain Rogers for Captain America, Steve Rogers. If they wanted to make him a little bit taller, which apparently he was taller than Tony, all you need is ankle extenders, and that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, when I'm saying lazy, I don't think they were going to make enough money on it. I don't think the margins basically were there. That's why they chose not to continue it. That's what I was, I guess, thinking in my mind.
You don't think that if they would have made the whole line, they wouldn't have made money? Absolutely. Think about it. So what is the difference to you between Guardians of the Galaxy and the team suit? What is it?
If you're thinking for once, I'll be honest. If they came out with a Hawkeye and a Captain America and a Tony all in that same suit, right? They're almost identical to each other, right? Except basically a couple of peg extenders for the ankles, and then maybe a different torso, or again, you're just using a different body.
Correct.
So I think they would probably realize that we would catch on to that, and how much are they going to charge for that? You know what I mean? It's a very basic figure. I think again, the difficulty is the women. Those are the more difficult figure because those suits have to be tailored down that smaller frame. That's not easy.
Right. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, the women would be the only ones that are different. Flavio, what about you? What do you think? Actually, let me pull him up just so we could have a more accurate.
What did they do? They did Hulk, and that's it. They did Hulk. They did Tony.
Yeah, Hulk, Tony. Let me see if I could find a picture. No, they don't have.
I made customs of them all, so I have.
Right.
I have.
So all you did was what? Get a bunch of Tonys and then put everybody's head sculpt, right?
Yep.
And they all fit, no problem, right?
Yeah, and they all look good. To be honest, like Steve Rogers and Hawkeye do not look out of place next to Tony and with the same body. So
see, look at this picture. Look how Steve Rogers looks taller than Tony.
Right.
So that's what I mean. This only needs
bulkier. Look at his bicep.
Right. So ankle extenders is a must. That head sculpt looks awesome though. Look at that.
Yeah.
Flavio, what do you think? What do you think would have happened if they would have made the entire line? You think they would have made money, they would have lost? And look, he was supposed to be the next one apparently, because he's the one in every picture. Look.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I feel like they would have still, because this was a specific part in the movie, and they are all the same suits, but they all have different head sculpts, and I think Completus would definitely still have gone for it.
I would have bought them all.
There would have been some lane. Somebody would have ended up buying all of these. So, and it would have been you, Fab. So I think.
Oh yeah, no, I would have bought them all.
I think they wouldn't have failed if they would have completed this.
Exactly. That's what I think. I think Mike makes a good point with the laziness, because over the years we've known that they could have done certain things and they never did. But due to the popularity of the movie, I think it would have done. I think it would have done very well. Yeah. And you would have had obviously the people not getting them all, but you would have had people buying their favorite ones. You know what I mean? So you would have had somebody getting maybe not Tony because they're sick and tired and fed up of so many Tonys. Maybe a Captain Rogers. Oh, I love Captain America. Maybe a Hulk with that suit, or like I said, the War Machine, or the Thor in that. I think they would have done very well.
Right.
I think because they're really good looking figures. You know what I mean? Those suits are really nice. They're really, really nice looking suits. They're very plain, but they look really nice.
They're nice and tight, like
Exactly.
to the suit, to the body.
Right. Look, they had them all here ready to go.
I feel like they're still going to come out eventually, right? Why wouldn't they have?
It's. I could easily think that way as well and say, you know what, they're all coming, but now it doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? Like, how would you even plug this in anywhere?
An anniversary to the movie?
Every 10 years you're gonna give us one? You know what I mean? Like, how's that?
They could just do it all at, they can announce them all coming up to another anniversary of the movie.
That would be. I mean,
They teased the Iron Man or War Machine, didn't they? It wasn't that War Machine at
War Machine. Yeah, it was a coming soon. Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, did you guys talk about that, by the way?
About what?
The whole sideshow thing with the cons now?
No, I didn't hear anything about it.
They're not doing any cons anymore.
Anymore?
They're done. They're scumbags. They're buttholes. I won't swear, Fabs, but I want to because that company, they're such cheap.
Wait, so I didn't wait. How'd you hear this? What happened? I didn't hear anything.
They announced that they're not doing San Diego.
Oh, they're losing money, guys. They're losing a lot of money.
They said it. They said that that's why they're doing their own online con, which is great. Like, look at that's having them come to these cons and show us all the figures. They said there's like only a certain type of person that can afford to go to these cons, which I don't get that. Like, please, that's
what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said.
What?
That's what they said. Something to that effect. Yep.
They're saying people can't go or they can't go.
They're not going because it's a cost-cutting move. They basically end around stated, like in a statement. There was a Facebook post on it.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, but they're not. So if they're not doing San Diego, they're definitely not doing New York City.
Well, maybe if since they didn't do, they only did San Diego last year. They didn't do New York. Maybe they're not doing San Diego to do New York.
No way.
No
way.
No.
San Diego is the biggest one. As much as New York is big, San Diego is still bigger.
Right. It's true.
And they're in California. Sideshow's so like that's think about that. Fabs.
Yeah, they don't even have to like.
Right.
They're not willing to go there. I could see not wanting to fly all the way across the country to New York.
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't hear that at all. That sucks.
Yep, they're doing sideshow con again, which
yeah, no, that sucked. That was horrible.
Horrible.
That was like that ruined the whole Comic-Con. At least, it sucks for me, finally being able to make it to a Comic-Con for the very first time and then not being there. Right. So that experience for me was like, it was a bittersweet because it was my very first time being at Comic-Con, but it was my very first time being there without them being there. Right. Now, this year is going to be the second year going, and they're still not going to be there. So that sucks.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a
They're a huge presence. They're a huge presence when they were there. I mean, they were even bigger in San Diego, but they show off all the new Hot Toys, and they, all the new statues. It's sad. It's pathetic, is what it is.
Definitely.
That sucks.
They definitely got affected by what do you call it?
COVID.
No, by Toys Wonderland, and not only that, but you can see the ripple effect because right now you can't even if something is on pre-order, like everything is locked up. You cannot use coupon codes anymore if something's like released, like ready to like in stock. Like everything is blocked off. You cannot use coupon codes. And they're forcing you to either pay full price or wait until down the line where they're not selling, and then you're allowed to,
they hate the Kit Chens and the Toys Wonderlands of the world. They want that market share, and let me tell you, they think because we are here in the U.S. that they deserve it. They have the U.S. license. They have the deal with Hot Toys that all Hot Toys that come into this country go through them and get distributed through them to everybody else.
Right.
So they have their panties in a bunch about it.
Yeah, no, but it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you remember, we would always talk about and speculate about, how Toys Wonderland is affecting their pockets. And, we didn't we didn't really notice it. Last year, it was all, again, we were just assuming that, oh, Toys Wonderland got them. They're trying to save money, blah, blah, blah. But now 2 years in a row, that's
Yeah.
obvious. That's
way bigger
obvious.
impact than we thought. Yep.
Yep.
And I want to say not just Toys Wonderland, right?
Correct.
It's the whole. It's Giant Toy. It's the whole system.
Yeah,
there.
it's everybody. It's everybody that's selling Hot Toys. That's not them. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks that it had to get to this point. But look what Toys Wonderland did. It affected everybody because now look, for example, people like me. I've never seen Sideshow at a con. I most likely never will now.
Right.
All because of a company like Toys Wonderland. Again, and that, like Mike said, not just them, but that was the main one that was causing
problems,
disturbance in the community. That was causing a lot of problems, and they were lowering figures so low that you had no choice but to buy from them. You know what I mean? It was part of the plan to get people hooked on buying from them. And look what happened to Sideshow. Unbelievable.
Yep. Now you're making me feel a little bad for Sideshow there because you're right. It's Toys Wonderland is, why go and advertise these figures and pay all the money to advertise these figures so that Toys Wonderland can get their little share of it. Let's keep it all in house. So I get it. It's business. I'm in business too.
Exactly. It's
so
all
I get
business.
it.
It's all business. It's all business, and you can't. It's what you got to do. What you got to do to survive. You know what I mean? And the only thing about Toys Wonderland that bothered me, again, I never ordered from them. The only thing that did bother me was how they were stealing people's money. And not only that, but a lot of the times, from what I understand, they would send out emails saying that figures were ready to ship when they weren't even ready to. They weren't even released yet, and they would send out emails telling you the figure's ready to ship to be able to charge you the remainder of the price of the figure.
Wow!
And once you paid it, then you would get the runaround. Then, it shipped or it didn't ship or it's shipping soon. And then you got that email that didn't give you tracking, but it had tracking. That's what I didn't like about it. Again, I didn't go through any of that. I didn't order from them, but that's what I didn't like.
Stay away from them.
I'll speak my story too. Like, I've never had a problem with Toys Wonderland, and I've ordered some big orders, some giant bat cave. What are they? Those bat pod. What was the thing?
The diorama things. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they all came in perfect, no breaks, no. So I can't complain about Toys Wonderland because the 4 or 5 times I've ordered through them, everything came through good. But I usually
consider yourself lucky.
That's what everyone says.
Tell them your story, Flavio.
No, I don't want to bring that up again.
It's like I don't want to relive my life.
Save that for another day, man.
No.
Oh man. All right, guys. So this is my favorite segment of the night. As always, you guys know. So we have Flavio, what do we got for you tonight?
Well, guys, I still got to get my video out for this guy, but I brought him out again. I know I'm a failure, but
like, I know I'm a failure.
Yeah, my Captain Rex once again. It's that good of a figure though to bring out twice. But yeah, I can't wait to get this bad boy out. So it's my figure of the week right here.
Yeah, it's a good figure. You're gonna
Captain Rex.
That next to Jesse, beautiful. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna definitely go to get that Jesse as well. I mean, I wasn't planning on it at first, but
the Thor says, "I've always ordered from Sideshow and tried someone else once, and only once."
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man,
I only go with Sideshow.
You guys, unbelievable. Michael, what do you have for tonight?
Honestly, I'm so glad I opened this. So remember I told you about this thing last week? That virus,
yes,
samurai figure that I was going to turn into a Wolverine.
Yes. Ooh, I see it.
Where's my camera?
Oh,
look
that
at
looks really
that.
good.
You know, look at I have a horrible camera, guys. The metal detail.
That looks sick.
That looks sick.
I
It
gotta
looks
get-
like real copper.
Like
Look at
this,
that.
Wow.
it is. It is.
Wow.
Awesome.
Like Fabs, I gotta show you this thing. These are all little metal
Yeah, it looks links. Yeah,
links.
yeah.
That's insane.
That looks awesome.
I didn't know that it was all die cast.
Look
That's
at like this
crazy.
is all like little woven cloth that like threaded.
How much? How much is that figure?
$400 and something.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's worth that.
insane.
That's worth it though. That's beautiful.
So I
Look at
just
that.
ripped off the head sculpt and I threw on, the
Look
hand.
at that with the hand. That's sick.
That is crazy.
That is awesome. What brand is that?
The name of the company, Kit definitely sold out of them, and it came with this. Look at this is all metal. So let me put this.
Yeah,
down.
I think.
Well, you know what? Let me show this actually. Like even the feet are these straw woven.
Oh, look at that. The sandals.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Insane.
Like this thing definitely exceeded my
That's crazy.
That's beautiful.
expectations. And then even this, like I had to figure a way to incorporate this helmet.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sick.
And
That's metal too.
Look at this is all metal. This is metal.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
This is all like again string and like woven like.
That's insane, dude. Who
wild.
made that?
You got to look on Kit's. Well, it's probably not even on Kit's website anymore. But it was like Virus is what they went by, but they had another name. But this is like I said, it's all metal and like little links of copper. I mean, and again on the chainmail, like underneath, and then all down the sleeve, it's all this
That's insane.
copper. You know what I mean? It looks like copper. But when it first came out, it was an expensive third-party figure. Think back in early 2020 when this was pre-ordered, it was a $400 third-party figure, an unlicensed third-party figure. So that's why I took the risk. I'm like, if they're
Right.
charging this much, they must really think they're gonna blow our doors off with this, and they did.
No, that looks beautiful. That's a beautiful figure. Guys, I want to show you something real quick. Because I know some of you, the moment I mentioned raffle, you guys run away. So so this here, guys, hold on, let me take this. So this is what I just added to the raffle. I found this figure in my closet, brand new sealed. I didn't even know I had it. I was looking for something and it came up and I was like, what the hell is this? I opened it, brand new sealed. So it's in the raffle. If you're interested in buying it, I'm also selling it. $250 shipped. Obviously plus fees if you're paying, that way. And so, yeah, so it's in the raffle. You can win it. $50 a spot, 16 spots. Whenever you guys are ready, message me and you'll be entered. Now for my figure of the week, bow. All right, guys, you ready? Bow.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So this figure to me is a very underrated figure. I love this figure. I missed the first release. And
Damn.
I was able to get this one, and I was so happy because I was very upset that I missed the first release, and this was better than the first release. This mask, guys, actually you could take it off. As you can see, you got his head sculpt in there. So it was really cool that this is made by Art Figures, by the way. Art Figures made the helmet, the helmet and the mask removable, so you could actually remove the whole mask, and you see his burnt head sculpt under there. I'm not taking it off, but the fact that you can do that, just beautiful, beautiful figure all around.
That's
It's
crazy.
got look at the weapons. Very, very actually, I know why it's so blurry. Hold on, guys.
Is the body still like big?
What do you mean?
Like on that art figure, wasn't the body like bigger? Wasn't he just a bigger stanced figure?
Well, this figure is a bulkier figure than the original first one. Like, a lot bulkier. Okay, look at the back. You could remove.
That's crazy.
Just beautiful. The detail, the weapons, everything. Art Figures is a great, great company.
I like the magazines on the shoulder and everything.
Everything about this figure is so good. The other one was the original one was just plain black.
I think I have that, or I have maybe it's not Art Figures.
No, only 2 companies made it. I mean, only one company made 2 different versions of it. It was Art Figures.
Then I have it.
Yeah, it was a really old one that you couldn't remove the helmet, but it was very thin. And then this one's a lot bulkier than that. The other one was all black. This one,
I replaced the head entirely. I got like a third party.
Yeah, that's why.
Sculpt.
All right, guys. So, Flavio, what do you have coming on your channel soon?
Got to get this Captain Rex unboxed, guys, for you guys. So that's my next video. So I got to work on that. I'm going to be busy coming up, though. I'm going away to the beach, so not sure when I'm going to be getting that out.
No, stay.
Yeah. I need a little getaway. I got to, once a year, you always got to take a little time off. So I'm going to be doing that soon, but I got to work on getting Captain Rex here unboxed, and then I'll have another unboxing for that after that shortly. But yeah, Boba and Throne should be coming as well. So, stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, just got some.
Yes, Michael.
Figures to unbox.
Michael, I did. I found it in my closet. I didn't even know I had it. That happened to me also with with another. I forget. It was a Predator.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget the name of the Predator.
You imagine?
No, I did. I had it. It was brand new sealed Predator. I found it and I sold it on eBay for like $600, but it was sitting there and I had no idea I even had it. I forget. It was the City Hunter Predator. That's the one I sold. Michael, any new figures coming your way?
No. What was I? No. Nothing new. I mean, I got, I still got all those boxes behind me, figure-wise. Today I was buying art. Today was comicartfans.com, their online con. So I was art shopping today. I was buying comic art and dropping nice chunks of change on art today. So. And I think it goes on tomorrow. So if anyone's into that, check it out.
I was going to say, did you see the one on Long Island? There's something going on in Garden City somewhere. Yes.
Long Island has their own Comic-Con. So I usually actually will go to that. Because Jim Chung, who's a comic book artist. He's the guy that I try to catch up with.
Yeah, no, there's the Cradle of Aviation. There's a con right now, Saturday and Sunday. So I was supposed to go today. I couldn't make it today, so I got to go. I'm going tomorrow in the morning, just to see what's going on over there. It's their very first year that they're here, so I don't know what goes on. It's called Cradle of Aviation.
Okay.
So it's in Garden City. So that's where I'm going to be tomorrow. I guess in the morning, hopefully. And guys, so what I have coming up, I have, like I said, I have to do my video for Wenwu. I have to do my video for the Silver Centurion. I have to do my video for the Venom 2 figure. I have to do. I still got a bunch of stuff coming in. I still have to open my Stab, my Anakin and Stab. I don't even know when I'm gonna get to that. Wow. Oh my god, yeah, it's been like forever. I think I'm just gonna leave it sealed because I feel like I have no time. But I need that Stab out. I think what's happening is I have an Anakin already for Clones War, a deluxe without the Stab, and I bought a second one with the Stab. But because I have one displayed already, I'm like, I don't really need the second one. So I think that's why I'm being like, lazy about it. Yeah, I'm like not in a rush for it.
You'll like that. I don't know. I liked it. I like that step.
Yeah, I gotta open it. I gotta make time for it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here always. Chris, my friend, what's going on? Thank you for making. And I know it's super late by you, right? Well, super early by you. So yeah, guys, we'll be back Tuesday, 7 p.m. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.
Have a good night, guys. Whoa, look at that music.